They basically took a platform that was working and threw it away.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Soarin Scratchin. If you've joined us before, thank you. Thank you for coming back. We appreciate that. And we apologize in advance, just in case. If you're joining us for the first time, sit back. Take a look around and see what you like. Let us know down below what you like or what you don't like. I am the Eagle fan. And my friend.
That be me. I'm Evil Chicken. And lo and behold, my partner in crime, Dave, has taken me along on a journey. And not just a musical journey, but sometimes there's comedy or debate or 15 minutes of discussion. And lo and behold, I'm curious about tonight. From what I understand, there might be some giggles involved. Is this true?
This is likely true.
Nice. I like giggles.
This is a recommended video.
Cool.
I will put in the comments the user who recommended this. I apologize already because I have lost where that comment was, so I feel bad. Or I would be mentioning the name of that person now. Wait, actually, there it is.
Aha.
Stan Marsh, 456. Thank you, good sir. This is a recommendation for the Internet Historian.
Okay, excellent.
The video is the fall of 76. I have a theory about what it could be about, and that should be interesting. Thoughts?
Bethesda. That's what initially comes to mind. Not the bicentennial, but a video game company. So
yeah, that's about what I'm thinking as well.
Bicentennial, right, Dave? 1976.
I don't remember anything about it.
I remember 7-Up had these commemorative bottles full of Diet 7-Up, which was horrible because because it was made with saccharin. Oh my god! But it, hey, but the bottles were lovely.
Don't talk about Diet 7-Up, man.
What? What's that?
I just remember drinking that a lot over your house. Being like, we have some soda. You want some Diet 7-Up? Okay.
Yeah. It's like, if I have to, I will.
Can we put some whiskey or something in there?
Yes, memories. Now I just go without the 7-Up. But
you've learned.
Yes, I have.
So are you ready?
I am ready. That's bring it on. Back it on in, baby.
Here we go.
All right.
And ads will be intact. We learned this last time, and even in our comments, it's like watching Super Bowl ads. You must watch the ads.
Done. Done. It was a hard sell.
There you go.
Yep.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you. Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
Oh my gosh, my daughter would love this.
June 2018. It began with everyone getting just a little hype.
Before we get too far,
yes,
do we want to bring the disembodied voices in?
Oh, as much as I'd love to, they, I believe, are indisposed. I saw some of them go in another direction, but my oldest disembodied head voice is a huge Fallout fan and was so disappointed by 76.
Okay.
So, why should she be disappointed? Let's find out together.
There we go.
Here it comes.
She'll have to watch our video and his.
I cannot wait to share the Internet Historian's video with her because this is definitely in her wheelhouse.
Awesome.
Testify, brother. Bring the truth.
Here we go.
Hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
I think we have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest game yet. My God, it was exciting, and they promised we'd know more at E3. E3 hype time, the press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail. There's all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
4 times the map size.
It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. And it's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting. November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
For fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's downloaded, people start logging into the hellscape that is Fallout 76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4. Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far too texturous, an all-consuming void. Error log 307. Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, framerate problems, screen tear problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies.
It kind of speaks for itself.
Spawning too many god rays. Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a traveling merchant. Just to name a few. Joseph Anson has a great video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours long. But it gets worse.
Holy crap.
He's not wrong by saying it gets worse. They basically took a platform that was working and threw it away.
Now,
You know,
I'm going to sound like an old gamer here,
go ahead.
but they lost me as soon as I heard it was multiplayer.
There you go. That's what I was about to say. That's what I was alluding to. Absolutely. I mean, the Fallouts, I mean, from the Lone Wanderer to, to 2, 3, and 4. 3 was okay. A lot of people like New Vegas are like, oh, New Vegas. It was okay. But
4
Fallout.
I thought was really good,
Yeah.
except, oh dear God, am I sick and tired of the Minutemen.
A lot of Minutemen.
Please do
But-
this for me. I thought you
Oh,
were
man.
supposed to be this big military group.
I mean, the lore, and I'm still on board with the story, and I'm hoping someday there's some sort of a return to the campaign as opposed to a multi-world, not multi-world, but multiplayer rather.
Multiplayer.
Thank you. It's because I mean, Fallout's worthy. It's damn good stuff. I mean, but hey,
Yeah, I actually have it queued up. I will probably start playing it again here.
yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, what was the one with? I think it's Fallout 3 with Liberty Prime. He shows up at the end.
I never got through Fallout 3.
Holy
Fallout
crow.
3 bugged me at a point.
Maybe it's
So
Fallout
I
2.
stopped. I never saw any of the ones prior to Fallout 3.
Gotcha.
Fallout 3, I don't know what it was. I liked it for a while, and then I got to a point where I just couldn't anymore.
Okay.
Whereas Fallout 4, I was able to keep myself entertained, and there was enough extra stuff other than wanting to eliminate that guy from the what's their name again? The Patriots or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because I got tired of him asking me to do him a favor.
Good Lord. Yeah. I'm trying to. Don't mind me. I'm looking at two screens. I'm trying to recall exactly which version of Fallout that was. But hold on a second. May I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. Fallout 76. What was wrong with it?
Fallout 77?
No, 76.
76, right. It's just a rushed game.
Rushed.
From what I understand. I don't know, I haven't played it. When I remember when it was announced at E3, I said it was way too early to release a Fallout game, and I was right.
Let me ask you this. What are the best Fallout games?
My personal favorite is Fallout 3.
Okay.
Fallout 4
that's the one with the Lone Wanderer.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's one with Liberty Prime.
Liberty Prime, yeah. There we
Okay.
go.
My next favorite is Fallout 4. I have a divisive opinion. I don't particularly like Fallout New Vegas, so that's at the bottom of my.
I gotcha.
list,
But
so-
Fallout 4 was cool. I thought it was neat,
It was
at
okay.
least from what I saw.
It pales in comparison to 3, in my opinion, but you know.
The story was very epic in 3.
It was.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I
Would
digress.
the disembodied voice care
Huh?
to?
Oh, actually, disembodied
join?
voice went down the hall.
Oh, okay.
What was the question, Dave?
I was wondering if the disembodied voice would care to join us.
Oh, that would be. You want to see some of this? You don't have to be on camera. Well, we're Internet Historian, the Fall of 76. It's an interesting video. Okay. From what I understand, she'll catch it after we're done.
Okay.
All
You're
right. Have a good one.
You ready for more?
Bring it on.
Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely. Also, when the date rolled over to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 character. Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it. Many players are not thrilled with this game, and they want Bethesda to know that. And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam. The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear lord, they hated it. This is so sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
And the YouTube community had this to say.
It's really f***ing boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it in order to finish this review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The deadlines were tight. Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just finished.
We're gonna need 16 times the detail.
Please. Todd, no more.
We're gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
That, and they were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players, but what they couldn't tolerate were the exploits. Infinite inventory, infinite invisibility. The frame rate was tied to the game speed, so people were going a lot faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication, unlimited XP, unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room. And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this can really mess with other players' online experience. So Bethesda was ready, with the ban hammer and a blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by. But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company with big ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community. That's right, 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach. One more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game is kept here. Security has to be top-notch, because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game, and it would be an absolute disaster. Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts. At first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater! Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level 1 account. Get all that good shit. Then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items. Then transfer that stuff to your main account and you're good to go. Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game. So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation in the media and among players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater. Do you want to tell us how you did it and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this approach worked, but from what I've seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room.
Wow. And of course,
goodness gracious,
their biggest concern was the in-game finances and economy. Because that also meant they wouldn't be able to
monetize,
microtransaction it.
Microtransactions, yep. Yeah. Not good.
The worst thing to happen to gaming.
It is ungood, most definitely. Absolutely.
I hate it when you pay full price for a game expecting to get A and you get half of A.
Yeah,
and then a week later they announced that, oh, for this added price, we'll give you the rest of A.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's just bad business. I mean, and unfortunately, let's be honest, you know, Fallout 76 was basically a substandard product. And they jumped at it. It's a shame because when Internet Historian talks about the hype stuff, they had some cool stuff going on. I think it's a hotel in West Virginia where they actually broadcast from this bunker where, it was like a doomsday scenario that the Congress was going to be going there in case the big one fell. And they don't use it for that anymore. They use it apparently for Bethesda. But I mean, the door is like 12 feet thick and it swings open and it's like, just like a vault. and then it was just it was no 3. It was certainly no 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping that the future bodes well for Fallout because there's so many stories you could go with.
Yeah. I'm hoping there's a Fallout 5 that
Yeah.
actually continues the story in another way. Or even if
Absolutely.
it creates its own new story.
Sure, I wouldn't.
Along
I
the
wouldn't
same
mind
idea.
seeing more synths. I think that the synths were awesome. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, good stuff.
But apparently, there is a new, not Skyrim, but Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. That's it. Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls coming out.
Yeah, but E3 this year. Let's be honest. It was. I think COVID took its toll because it was like, yeah. What else you got going on? It was a little underwhelming.
I am keeping my fingers crossed. Because that has been a fun game. I still return to that. Unfortunately, I have a save that I'm in the middle of, but I've got to figure out that I need to drop items at the moment. Yes. I've been trying to just carry every item I can, but I'm in the middle of a dungeon and I'm way overburdened.
Sometimes if you take your sword out and you swing, it'll stumble you forward a little faster.
I wish I'm not at the point yet where I have a horse. If you have a horse, you can get away with being overburdened because once you get on that horse, then you can fast travel.
Bingo.
Which you can't do if you're just walking and you're overburdened.
Bingo. Yeah, I am excited about the prospect of the next Elder Scrolls. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Have you played Skyrim recently since the updated version?
No.
Where you actually have other houses that you can build?
Wow,
so you can have multiple houses, which is cool because you can set them up in your own way that you want with different things. So
yeah, I mean upstairs it's startling what they've done. I mean it's good grief. What you can do, what you can construct, it's beautiful. But no, I have not personally.
It's very cool.
I live with a couple of builders, and it's amazing. Just drop dead amazing. What they can do. But
ready to get back?
I am. Yes,
okay.
Please. Thank you.
November 22nd, 2018. Just a week after the release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40, to $35, to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller. Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price close to zero, because it brings people into the atomic shop, which is where the real margins are, and it inflates the poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those. The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good. There's also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code? And while sales are low, returns are high. Immediately upon release, people began asking Bethesda for a refund. 76 is not on Steam, it's on Bethesda's own platform, so they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back. However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums. Then to Reddit, and a post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No, no one gets a refund now. Everyone go home. Show's over. Robot customer service man engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience. Die.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
A little bit excessive.
Thank you for calling GameStop. This is Brian. How can I help you?
A bit of an overreaction, but probably also fake. Second, the media. And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal. November 27th, 2018. Miglaccio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems, then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state. Updates on this lawsuit are slow, so I'll keep you informed on the second channel. Ad time. Look, there's a meteor headed straight to Earth. Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no! Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Stream. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world. Partial nudity? Maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly, the most arousing thing of all, knowledge. Works for your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature, history, tech, society. CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian for unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries and non-fiction series. Use the promo code InternetHistorian during the sign-up process to get the first 30 days free, then cancel any time. Wink. Please, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please. CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian. Ads over. Let's rewind a little bit.
That's wonderful.
Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet, box, map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag. Fast forward to the release, and customers noticed that their precious bags, which are supposed to be made of the finest canvas in the land,
yummy.
Look a bit different.
Bruh.
In fact, it looks like a carry bag the real bag should come in.
Bruh.
Did they really just advertise one thing and deliver another? You can't do that. So there was a surge of backlash, and people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers. By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
That's the whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally, the internet goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow.
Well, I got so mad, I shaved everything off my face.
Okay guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do we do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea. Hear ye, hear ye. Anyone who paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency that you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa! What about you? Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate. Fuck the bag! He's right! Fuck the bag! Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood. Of course, this was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further outrage, and even the media started piling on.
Almost heaven.
I love this version.
It even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was quickly debunked. Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers. Oh dear. It's not the same one, of course, but it's sourced from that ever-scarce material, canvas. But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in the game. If you don the postman's outfit, which of course can be found at the Atom Shop, for 700 atoms. Ooh, just short. Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble, so they decided to capitulate. Alright, fine, we'll make your precious fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc., and we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months. But it doesn't quite end there. Because Bethesda is known for bugs, and of course their website is a buggy mess too. Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will, listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed.
Man.
Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website. And that is the tale of the Duffel kerfuffle. How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One last piece of merch, a rum drink, Nuka Dark. Pre-orders available in September. Shipped out on November 14th, $80 plus postage and handling. Not cheap, but in return you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving. Or at least it would have been. November 14th came and went, and there was no rum. Okay. A week later on November 21st, an email comes through.
Holy crap.
There's a delay. Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard, they say.
Not sure what that is now.
Fallout standard.
All of this just works.
Things aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered, but as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retardy. Right there. Did you catch that? That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell. We paid $80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell? People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we were promised. And the media agreed. People began cancelling their orders. Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shitty. It actually cost us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Worse is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Hard to pour because how they made this damn thing. Spilled like half the shot.
Very dribbly.
So you're best off opening the whole thing up to prevent spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic. Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper sticker. Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy. They're far cheaper, and they actually give a shit. Not gonna lie though, some of the memes that came out of this were pretty good. Now, many claim that this was an honest mistake.
Sorry.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing. I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups show something more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars. This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it, so they deleted them. You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine. Now,
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's Slim Shady, man. That's Slim Shady.
I've got to say, see, because of the fact that it was multiplayer,
right?
I didn't even look in that direction. So I didn't even
I
know
didn't jump
all
on
of
that train
this.
either. Yeah.
After knowing all of this, I don't know if I'd want to get another game from them.
It's, jeez.
That is pathetic business modeling.
And they also just, I think they're all Xbox exclusive now as well. So the next, Skyrim is not going to be, might not be available on any other platform except Xbox. Same with Fallout. Of course, I don't know. I just, it's a shame because you have a chance to further your own mythology. And instead, sometimes people get a hold of it and they just piss it away.
It's a shame the lousy business practices here. And it wasn't just like one thing. It was like every decision they had a chance to make, their first reaction was entirely the wrong thing. I think I know where they got their business modeling from, but I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm sort of. I know that my child, she would tell me all this stuff that was going on, but I didn't hear about the bottle thing until just now. It's like, holy cow, because we were tempted to get a couple of them, but
good thing you didn't.
We didn't. I'm glad we sort of let that train just sort of pass us by.
I'm waiting for the first time that I hear something that when they get a decision to make the first time, they make the right one. It just hasn't happened yet.
This particular story, you're not going to find it. I mean, apart from the press conference and the hype, that was class A. I mean,
well, that's what con men will do. They will sell it.
You're right,
regardless of how bad.
You are correct, and that's a shame because there's such great artists and writers and that are a part of like the grade A Bethesda stuff. And this is
no excuse, though. There is no excuse for this.
None at all. This is sad. You hope that the company's going to care enough to bring their A game, because obviously, when you don't bring your A game, people notice.
Well, I think there's enough people, and rightfully so, who suffered through this, who probably hope the company just burns and vanishes.
That's a shame because I agree. I agree for what it's worth. But at the same time, I would hate to see. I have hope for the future. I really do. I'm hoping that Elder Scrolls will turn things around. I hope that they get back to putting out a decent Fallout game as well. We'll see.
At this point, they need to pull something out of their hat to make it better, because
There's a whole lot of not much at E3.
Well, let's see what else we got here.
Fair enough.
Now, if they're happy to deceive people in this way, it seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool. Good idea. I'd have that. Fallout 76 pant. Singular. But why is he so mad? The photography is all just slightly off. This gaudy jacket was mocked relentlessly on social media. But does the 76 in $276 really make it more immersive? And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body bag. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on? Why is she wearing the size XXL? She's clearly not happy about it. But who looked at this and said, good job, print? Now that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those please, but bigger and brown. Is that so hard? Let's get back to the game. December 2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good. For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk. But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray! They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20% of people's inventory.
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said wavies.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier construction, and a bunch of bug fixes. Hooray! The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs. They generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the Atomic Shop. And let's talk briefly about that store. Some of the prices are outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12, a Santa outfit for $20, blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item imported from Fallout 4. But the biggest offense of all was the holiday emote bundle. $24 for some Christmas-themed emotes, twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices. But worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco, the new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can do it too. But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis, hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling, and returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
Awesome.
CuriosityStream.com/internethistorian. Not many people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rappist, if you will. So I'm going to say all these names for you from the credits, as fast as I possibly can, in time with the scrolling. Here we go, one take. Just deal, Miles Millican, Justin Rowland, on with Steve Rizzo, Drudders, Indigo Zero, Luke Hackle, Astatine 210, Jordan Prince, Dr. Tex, Papa Spicy Peter, Tef, Edgy Kid X, Bryce Toiler Ham, Nate Odenkirk, but Sonya Waffles, Krabby. If you want to get read by the rapist, then why don't you head over to...
Wow.
Okay. That
So
was
there we
entertaining.
Oh my gosh. Yes. And sad because it's frustrating. Yeah, I had such high hopes for Fallout 76. So
I've got to say, I am waiting on any of their products at this point. I'm not getting anything just after hearing this. Like, I heard that it was bad with 76.
Yeah.
But since I wasn't involved, I didn't know just how bad.
Yeah, and it's really easy. Me neither. We didn't which was shocking to me because usually number one disembodied voice, she's on it like boom. Like I don't know. But she knew. She just knew. She'd read the
Very
she didn't
wise.
jump on the hype train, but man.
Yeah, this is, in my mind, this is unexcusable the way they handled this.
It's a shame because, I know they're capable of such good.
And
such evil.
The thing is, like, the initial response on the bag.
Yeah.
That was the honest truth.
Oh yeah. That's exactly it. It's too expensive. What are you people wanting? What you paid for? How dare you?
Yeah.
That's piss poor.
Yeah.
That's piss poor planning and execution and businessship. So
shame on you, Bethesda.
Hopefully things will get better. Repent your ways.
At this point, if that's everything in there is just so unforgivable. So I could be just as happy to see that company burn.
Damn.
No.
No, I know. I know.
Just completely go down the tubes. Which I feel bad for the people on the lower end who are just out there trying to do their thing.
Yeah.
But
it's a shame.
The people who run it need to be out of jobs.
You bring up an interesting point. There's a lot of programmers and code monkeys out there that are forced to work these incredible hours to produce something. And I think in a case of Fallout 76, they were overworked and they had a looming date and it was just released before it was ready. There's lessons to be learned there. It's not all about the big buck, your opening weekend or your opening week or month. It's about the delivering a decent product that people are going to want to actually play. And then it sort of takes care of itself. And Dave, you're right, man. I detest those in-game purchases. That's a cash grab, and it's evil.
Now, I have two different views on that.
Okay.
Or I guess not really two different views, but if you're talking in-game purchases, that all they do are add to the ambiance a little. Okay, maybe a patch or a different color outfit or something like that.
Right.
But if what you're talking is buying the best weapons, especially when you're talking multiplayer stuff.
Yeah,
Because
that's
now you win because you had more money to spend on this stuff than somebody who
that's
just wants to
bullshit.
go and play.
Yeah, the rich snot kid down the street gets to
Yeah.
gets to have all the major league weapons. No, that's who wants to play that game?
Yeah.
No. Guess what? No. You know? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we're old. I don't think so. Not in this case. Well, yeah, we're old, but I mean, but I mean, that's just dumb, and it's bad business. Oh well. Another good one from the Internet Historian, though.
Yes, very well done. I am very impressed with him.
I can't wait till my oldest sees these, because she's a Fallout junkie. I mean,
I think she will love that.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Dave. Good call.
You. And thank you to everybody out there.
Indeed.
A like, comment, and subscribe is always appreciated. And if you click on that little bell down there, ring that bell, you will know when we have further videos out. And there will be more and more coming soon.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Dave says bless you.
So thank you guys. As always, be good to each other. Be that act of kindness that you can pay forward. Be the butterfly flapping its wings.
I like that. And also, while you're out there, stay healthy, stay safe.
Yes,
I'm
please.
so excited that the world's opening up, and thank you, because a lot of that's due to people who gave a damn.
Yes.
Hopefully, people like you. So thank you.
Thank you. And also, as always, keep your eyes to the sky, because something's out there.
And of course, your ear to the ground, because it's very important to listen.
Yes.
A lot of people,
you want to hear Bethesda telling you to F off.
And you got to listen for that. Actually, not that hard. They sort of shout it to their customers in all caps emails.
Take care, everybody.
Stay safe. Thank you.